Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I am doing a battle of definition styling processes or processes. Whichever one. I'm going to be doing one side of my head finger coiling and then the other side of my head with the Denman brush. So I've actually never done a finger coiling video on this channel, so if you guys do want a separate video, kind of like a tutorial style of that, definitely let me know in the comments down below. But basically, you guys, I haven't really finger coiled my hair since I was in the beginning stage of my transition kind of journey, when my hair was really needing help on where to turn, where to curl, and all that stuff. So my hair wasn't even like bouncing up when it was drying. It was kind of just frizzing up, like that's how damaged it was. So finger coiling has a lot of benefits, as well as using the Denman brush. So today we're kind of going to see like which one is giving me more definition, how long each is going to take to do. I'll let you know right now, finger coiling is definitely a longer process, but there's a lot of differences and similarities that we are going to be covering in this video. So without further ado, I'm gonna get started on doing the one side of my head finger coiling and then the other with the Denman. So I just want to say, I just got out of the shower, my hair's pretty wet, and I have the Shea Moisture Coconut and Hibiscus Curl Enhancing Smoothie in my hair right now. You guys just want to make sure that during this whole process your hair is kind of that like wet and moisturized slip. If you guys know what I'm talking about, it's like that specific texture that your hair has when it's properly moisturized and it is wet enough that you're not tugging at the hair while you're styling it, because that means your hair is too dry or it doesn't have enough product in it. So just make sure that your hair isn't getting tangled or tugging or anything like that, and if so, just add more water or add more product, whichever your hair is kind of needing. You will totally be able to tell which one by the way your hair feels. So I'm gonna go ahead and put my hair up. Okay, you guys, so half of my head is up and I have this small section out. To begin finger coiling, you guys are gonna really want to take small concentrated sections. So I kind of break my hair up into rows, like horizontally, and I kind of like to work from the back to the front. So you kind of want to see like where your hair is naturally clumping together. So as you can see, this hair kind of has like a few sections, like maybe 4. Honestly, like this is like really small, right? I kind of just go in and like twist the hair away from my face and kind of just plop it down and then let it do its thing. You also want to make sure that you're starting from the root and then kind of working your way down. I'm really sloppy and really bad at finger coiling, obviously, as you could probably tell. But you definitely like start to get the hang of it when you do it more often. And you can kind of feel where your sections are and kind of where the hair from the root is naturally turning. So basically, if you guys have any questions on where am I supposed to turn my hair, inward, outward, whatever. So basically what I've learned is that my hair, just over the years from doing it and looking at it in the mirror closely while I'm finger coiling or doing Denman, is that my hair for the most part curls away from my face, besides these front pieces that actually curl towards my face. Regardless, you guys, you're kind of going to be able to feel it, and just by looking at your hair closely you'll know. And if you do a nice little finger coil and your hair kind of looks a little janky, kind of go back, flatten it out, straighten it out, comb it out, and then go the other way. And if the curl kind of springs up naturally on its own and looks better, then you know that that way that you turned it was better than the original. Sometimes with finger coiling, if you have wavier hair, finger coiling can actually weigh your curls down, because essentially you are pulling it tight, and basically what you're doing is stretching your curl out, which is the opposite of what you want to do when you're finger coiling. So for the products that I'm using in my hair today, I'm using the Curlsmith In Shower Style Fixer and the Hold Me Softly Style Balm. So for the gel, I'm actually going to do the gel as a last step. Once I am done with the finger coiling and the Denman, I'm going to go into the whole hair and do that. But after each little section, I'm taking literally such a small amount and kind of going to scrunch with it, just almost as a seal to kind of lock in that water and moisture as I'm doing the other parts of my hair. my hair kind of has been drying like really quickly, so I just want to like put something on it to protect it as a barrier, like I said, and kind of keep the moisture together. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this other section down. Like I said, you guys want to work in small sections. Okay, you guys, so I am all done finger coiling, and I can't even believe this. I literally didn't even, as you guys can see, finger coil this humongous section together, but it kind of just clumped up together, so it is what it is now. So anyway, oh my god, this side is drying. I'm totally gonna need to re-wet it, but this side is all ready to be scrunched with some gel to set it all in place. So I'm using the Curlsmith in Shower Style Fixer. My hair isn't sopping wet as it is supposed to be on the directions, but I am obsessed with this gel, and I hate gel, but this is the only gel that I found doesn't really make my hair super crunchy. It definitely has a cast, but it kind of breaks away if you play with your hair, or especially overnight. It's usually gone by, but it does an amazing job with adding some definition, anti-frizz, so that's why I really love these products, and just Curlsmith in general makes some really amazing products. So that's one side. I'm obviously going to do the same on the other. I'm going to Denman and scrunch. So I'm going to go back in and re-wet, because as you can see, those lovely frizziness. Okay guys, so I just re-wet this side, and I'm going to twist this hair up. Okay, so I clip my hair up, and the process is going to be in sections like it was with the finger coiling. Same kind of like row concept, but instead of being horizontal rows, these are kind of vertical rows or vertical sections, because it's going to be the length of the brush. So I'm just going to do it once to make sure it's all detangled. You kind of want to make sure your hair is detangled before, but obviously just as your hair dries, you know, kind of clumps up or whatever. I have the 9-row brush, so I'm gonna go ahead and brush my hair outwards, and then I kind of just curl it and just like spruce them up or whatever, because they kind of curl up naturally. But as I was saying, I have the 9 one. I'm just gonna go ahead and keep going section by section. And there is a 7 and a 5. So the 7 is just less definition, and the 5 is even less definition than the 7. So the 5 is going to clump the hair up the most, and then the 7 is kind of like the middle ground, and then the 9 is going to separate your hair the most, giving you very separated ringlets and very max definition. So that's why I opted for the 9 one, and I feel like it's kind of perfect for this video, because the finger coiling sections are so small. And just like finger coiling, when you are doing your finger coiling sections or finding them, and when you're purchasing the Denman brush, you want to see your hair, like how separated are your curls, how tight is your curl pattern, and then just whatever works best for you. You guys just play around with it. But that's what's like so awesome about the Denman, is that there are literally like so many brushes. There's the 3 options with the rows. You can actually take these rows out and kind of play around with what you like. And there's a mini one. There's all different colors, so the possibilities and the options are endless for the most part. Again, I'm just gonna put a little bit of product. I'm really not putting that much, you guys, because I already do have that leave-in in, but just to add some extra slip and hold and moisture. But yeah, so basically I would say the major difference here, as you guys could probably see, is I'm saving a lot of time with the Denman brush. I am quickly going in. I don't know what's happening back there. Oh, it's for my clip. Whatever. I'm saving a lot of time with the Denman. I'm kind of like separating my hair super quickly and kind of just combing through in bigger sections than the finger coiling. Obviously, the finger coiling is very tedious, but we will see what is giving us max definition. and kind of compare the two. Is it worth it finger coiling? Is the Denman easier? Yes. And just everything else we're going to compare. I'm going to let it air dry a little bit, see what's happening, and then finish it off with a diffuser. So I will be back. I'm going to finish off the rest of my head using the Denman, and then I will meet you guys here to scrunch it with the in-shower style fixer. Alrighty, you guys, so I just got done with the Denman, and I'm going to go in with my gel. So obviously, the Denman was a lot quicker, as you guys could tell. And as I mentioned before, I don't really know if wet, I can kind of tell the difference between definition. I'm definitely going to have to give my full report or my full opinion when it is drying and when it is fully dry. But the pieces around my face are looking a little bit better on the Denman side. Actually a little bit more just like clumped together nicely. These are kind of weird vibes. As you guys could see, I really don't like how I did them, but I did finger coil them against their grain, if that makes sense. Naturally they curl in, but as I was telling you guys, I'm trying to train them to curl outward, so that could have something to do with it, but we will totally see when my hair is fully dry. So just to kind of show you, also side note, this side has been drying and this has been re-wetted, and obviously it has fresh product in it, and it's just a lot more damp than this. So I am going to let this air dry for a little bit, and then I'm going to diffuse it, but I am going to just show you guys straightforward when my hair is 100% dry, and then kind of just tell you guys like what I saw while it was air drying. So I will be back when my hair is fully dry. Okie dokie, you guys, so my hair is all dry and I'm a little shocked at the results. So this is the finger coiling side, as we can see. Let me show you. Yeah, that's the finger coiling side. I will say it is defined, but a lot of frizz and a lot of, I don't want to say tangles, but I will show you the difference on the Denman brush side. Like, I'm seeing my defined curls, but especially at the bottom, they're a little tangled, a little matty, if you will. They're like not nice, but like not bad, right? But like I'm still getting like a little frizz action here. And these front pieces are kind of how they always are, and I hate them. So the other side, my Denman brush side, and I will say this side of my hair has a lot less damage than this does. So even with the Denman brush, this side of my hair is actually harder to spring up or to curl. And if you guys watch my videos or have been following my channel, you will see in every single video, this side of my hair is very, very healthy, and this one is on the mend. So I'm just going to show you guys. See these front pieces? These front pieces are way more defined, way more clumped together. This side just overall has less frizz. Let me show you the inside of my hair. Inside of my hair. You guys know what I mean. So super spirally individuals, little curls we got. I love this part of my hair back here. So pretty and just super, super separated and super defined. So yeah, there's like totally like no frizz, and it's just so pretty, you guys. I honestly am a big fan of the Denman brush. If you know me, I'll literally just tell you, get the Denman brush, because I am obsessed with it, and especially with someone with curly hair who uses it in her routine every single time she does her hair. Yes, I am obsessed with the Denman brush, but I am not biased. I will totally say if, you know, one method works over the other, even if I like the one method better. But as you guys can see with the results that I'm getting here, I will say, you know, this was the first section that I did. It had more time to air dry. It does have a little bit more damage, so you know, I'm kind of like eh. But overall, the Denman brush side is way nicer. It just is. This has more frizz. The hair's a little more matted and a little more knotty. I don't know, you guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. But I just totally think that the Denman brush side is more separated, more defined, less frizz, and just has prettier curls overall. Like the pattern of the curls just looks way better. I'm gonna get real close. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, basically, I'm just gonna end this by saying you guys have to try it to see what works best for your hair. You know, my hair might not be curly enough or tight enough that when I am finger coiling, I might be pulling my hair down and almost straightening it. As I was saying before, sometimes with the finger coiling, you are essentially, you know, tugging at the hair, and it could sometimes loosen the curl versus help it spring up. So yeah, overall, I'm just gonna say that both of the methods, they do work, but you kind of have to experiment and see what works best for your hair. Overall, some general statements that I can make is that the Denman brush, no matter what, is going to give you more definition. No matter what your hair type is, well, I'm talking about like in the curly realm, it's gonna help your hair be more separated and more defined. If you are looking to clump your hair together more though, obviously, as I mentioned, get the 5-row one, and you can even take rows out. So that's why I always recommend getting the 9 one. Play around with it. You could literally take all the rows out if you want. Like, it so doesn't matter. And yeah, I just love the Denman brush, and I think that it is trusted and it works, and it always gives me really good results. Obviously, finger coiling is a really good method. Like I said, especially if you guys are transitioning, finger coiling can be a great way to kind of help your hair adjust and kind of go back to its natural curl pattern. So I was doing this a lot when I was first getting back to wearing my curly hair every day, or most of the days. And it was really helping me until I found the Denman brush. Then I did go to the Denman brush, and that's all I use now in my routine. So I think that's enough said, you guys. I will just say, definitely try both methods out like I did. As you can see, it's not really drastic. You could totally wear your hair out. So try both methods. Honestly, if you do finger coil your whole hair, God bless you. My arm, this arm, honestly this arm too, but this arm that I was doing the curling with, literally sore, and I work out every day. So it's definitely an exercise. I will just point that out. And yeah, so that is my final result. I think the Denman brush is the winner, but I think both are great options to add more definition to your curls, depending on your, you know, thickness of your hair texture, the pattern of your curls, all that jazz. Try it out. Let me know in the comments down below, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys for watching. I love you, and I will see you soon. Bye. Mwah.